Lowell was recruited by the brothers to attend St. Patrick. In those days, you could do that. You could recruit for sports, and he was quite a talented basketball player, even though ultimately in his career at St. Pat's, he really became more the football star. He was offered education at St. Patrick, and really because of his own circumstances, really could afford little, if anything. So the brothers really took good care of him and educated him of either very little or no amount of money at all. But his investment in the school was more his person and his personality and his own personal gifts, which were payment enough.
I think he believes, at least at some level, that if he wasn't given that opportunity, things might not have turned out for him as they did. And I think he has made it a point in his life to be able to create that opportunity for other people that might not otherwise have the chance. Whether or not his life would have been different, you know, who knows, but certainly he believes that he was given an opportunity. He obviously has capitalized on it, but I think it's important to him for that very reason, that he knows how it helped him.
Well, it's hard for me to imagine someone more deserving of an award with the title Signum Fidei, Sign of Faith. Lowell has been extraordinarily faithful to all of his beliefs and to the impact in his growing up years of people who cared about him, the brothers, the other teachers at St. Patrick Academy and high school, obviously his mother, and so deeply grateful that he has carried forth not just that recollection, but the determination to give back, to be generous, to lead, to serve, and to make possible many similar opportunities for other really well-deserving young people. I knew in living with Brother Leo Forget that Lowell Stahl was someone really important in his life, and that goes back to the time Lowell was 14 years old, freshman really, in high school. And Brother Leo was a counselor and a teacher and athletic director and mentor to Lowell. And he did for Lowell what he does for many other people, and that is, throughout those years, is to create opportunities, to see talent and potential and help them to achieve an excellent Catholic Lasallian education. But Lowell was special. Lowell was someone he had tremendous pride in and respect for.
Lowell was an entrepreneur before the word was even invented, I think. I mean, he was by circumstances, and he really was earning a living when he was very young, and he certainly helped his mother at the time because there was very little income in the house.
I had my first business when I was 10 years old, actual business. I'd started out working on a newspaper, Herald American newspaper truck. A newsstand became available, and they asked me if I wanted to take it over, but that would require I had to buy the papers and sell them. In other words, it was my business, and I did that for about 3 years, from age 10, 11, and maybe into age 12.
He did say at one time he sold bottles just to get food on the table for a given evening. So poverty he is familiar with, and success he's familiar with, and what he's done is marry the values of both.
We really are grateful for the kinds of involvements over the last years that Lowell has had in the university. Certainly with the College of Business, Graduate School of Management, their Executive Advisory Committee. He brings a lot of creativity. He's a person of real insight and wisdom. He listens well, he picks up on issues and concerns and questions in a very gentlemanly way, a very affirming way. He interjects, have you thought about? Have you given some consideration to, here's the way you might want to get, it's not, well, here I've got all the answers, but are they, he doesn't have to say that. I mean, he just exudes experience and confident leadership. I don't know if there's anyone better at strategic planning than Lowell Stahl. And those are just tremendous complementary skills that he brings with the other trustees as well.
Had it not been for Lowell and his involvement and his generosity, St. Patrick would not be in nearly the privileged position it is today.
I think everybody needs to give back, you know, depending on their circumstances, of course, but let's face it, if it wasn't for the Christian Brothers, probably wouldn't be here today. They didn't just give me tuition and books. I mean, they bought me clothes. When I'd win a letter I couldn't afford a sweater or a jacket to put it on. They'd get the Mothers Club to come up with that stuff. So, I mean, they really took care of me. But that isn't the most important. The most important stuff is the discipline and the direction they gave me. So what prompts me to give it back? That's pretty obvious, isn't it?